So here's Old Spice. This is one of my favorite tracks in this game, actually. The road courses are fun in these NASCAR games because usually they turn down the AI, so even when you have a dog shit car, you can do well. But actually, I don't know who it was, but I was talking with someone else who was playing this game recently. He said that Old Spice is really hard, and I'm like, bitch. Bitch, I got my first win of the season here in the original playthrough, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I love this track. It's fun. Because you're able to pretty much flat-foot this first corner. Maybe not flat-foot, but definitely ease out and get through it. And then you gotta be hard on the brakes here into a right-hander. I definitely slowed down more than I needed to there, but... Then you got one of the two hairpins that you can just completely blow and no one cares. Because it's a wheeling, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when wheeling, who cares what happens in this part. But yeah, I'm a fan of Old Spice. Now the thing is, the problem is that in the future NASCAR games, they actually give you a ticker on the bottom of the screen, so it's kind of like real-life qualifying back then when they actually had the tickers. And it wasn't group qualifying. Please let the tone of my voice tell you how I feel about that. But in this version, you're flying blind, so it's kind of not fun there. You just kind of have to have a good feeling of where you are as far as things are concerned. Because I remember... back when the default setting in iRacing was that you have the ghost lap kind of thing going on whenever you're doing practice and qualifying. Well, I like to turn that off because I like to not know whether or not I suck until I get to the line. And I like to have a feeling of, you know, if I actually do it myself, like, I'll know. I'll know if it's a good lap or not. But iRacing is fun. This is fucking a PS2 game. It's not even Thunder 2004. Ooh, let's completely blow the final corner and ruin that qualifying lap. P4 again, alright. Alright, guys, I guess I'm just not going to get a pole this season. That's just effectively where we're at in life. Yeah, I slowed down way too much in that part. But I'm used to 06's kind of physics engine. It's not that different from this one, but it's definitely different. Like, you can tell that there's just slight changes between 06 and 07, but from 05 to 06, it's massive. Like, the camera angle completely changes, and that's what it is for the rest of the NASCAR game's existence on the EA side. Ooh, I didn't blow the corner almost! Oh, let's see! Oh, that's definitely a pole. That is definitely a pole. 43.9. Fuck me. That was a whole half second faster than the first one. Jesus. Alright, well, we're on the pole, so that's good. Hell yes. Basically is what I'm trying to say. Hell yes. 8 fucking laps of this track, though. Yeah, that's a bit much, in my opinion. But we will be side by side through the first corner, so death is almost guaranteed. Okay, we got through the hard part, so now the rest of the track's really easy to get through. I'll catch him, don't worry. We'll get the lead back. It's just that those first 2 corners that are just death incarnate. But yeah, let me just grab the lead from you, please. Thank you. Just slide job your bitch ass. And there you go. Perfect. We're in the lead now, so I could actually talk again. Okay, so what should we talk about now? I mean, we're just going to be able to draw comparisons to the original version of this playthrough this entire time. And what I think we're going to have in this is going to be patience instead, because the original version of this playthrough I just drove like a madman and died in the first season, and the second season I didn't do much different. But at least this time around, I should be able to have like the mental capacity to be able to slow down, back her down, and effectively figure things out. So, NASCAR 06. Apparently, if you do the Dale Jr. contract in the Busch series in that game, it destroys the Busch series. It makes it completely unplayable. I did that on accident. I didn't mean to. That wasn't the intention. I didn't intend to completely destroy my NASCAR 06 save, but I did. And yeah, so the problem is that I can never play the Busch series again, because if you sign the Dale Jr. contract, it crashes the game. in the Busch Series all the time. Like immediately as you cross the line, if it even gets that far, it'll white out the screen as it loads, as you know, to the track. It'll do that, but then it won't ever, you know, get away with the whiteout. And then after that, if you actually do get to the race, you'll cross the line on the starting line and it'll crash the game. Actually, what happened is that I finally ran out of that contract. They finally fired me after like half the season, so I signed a different contract with Roush. And then my first race there was Talladega. I started last, and I was on the outside lane, which is not a thing. It should not be a thing that happens. I was on, and then the game crashed immediately, and I was like, well, yeah. So obviously you need to get fired from that contract too. Well, the problem is that I kept simulating the rest of the season because I'm like, well, we can't do any more Busch races, so I just skipped every Busch race. And, well, they kept giving me a raise, despite the fact that I was finishing dead last every week. Ace is calling me up saying that I'm doing terrible in the standings, and I'm like, I know I'm trying to get fired, but they keep giving me a raise. Like, every single week, they just keep giving me a raise. Like, what the hell, Jack? I know you're senile at this point, but goddamn, this is 2005. You're not even that senile yet. You can still fly a goddamn plane at this point in your life. Come on, man. Come on. But yeah. I didn't want to sign the Roush contract anyway, because I would have replaced Mark, and he already retired in the Cup Series, so I wanted at least one series where it was driving, you know. But that's the strange thing, is that in NASCAR 07, I was doing a casual playthrough of NASCAR 07 as well. And Mark retired the first season like he always does, but the thing is, he retired on the retired screen, but he was still in the races. And I'm like, what's going on here? So even despite the fact that he retired, quote unquote, I was able to get the head in the championship the next season. It's like, what? Bitch, what? So basically, yeah, this is the Old Spice track. This is road courses in EA NASCAR games kind of condensed right here. Like, I'm definitely not doing as good as I could. I have not got the same level of lap time as my qualifying lap. That was a full second off of the qualifying lap, but I'm pulling away from these guys. That's an encapsulation of the EA NASCAR games, that road courses, I'd say. That's a pretty good way of describing them. But we're 2 to go in this race, just basically. And the good thing about Old Spice is that we come here twice in the wheeling season, so it's another guaranteed win unless I die. And even if I die, I'll just be able to drive through the field again, you know? But we're coming to the white flag, sponsored by Quarter One Bank lap of this race. Trying to get our first career win as Michael Annette. And we're just going to ease our way through the final corner there. And to the line. 1 to go. I think the most effective way to grind skill points in this game is to be the leader, but in lap traffic so you can share drive with them. Because you get 5 points every, I believe it's 3 seconds. Maybe 2. Yeah, I think it's 2 seconds actually. Every 2 seconds you get 5 points for being the leader. But you get like 7 points every 2 seconds for sharing your draft, so that's 12 points per. That'd be 6 points per second, I guess. I don't know. I can't math right now. Like I said, I just woke up. Ooh, someone died here. You could tell by the smoke and the tires, and the tire scratch marks. Michael Annette wins the Door County 150 at Old Spice Speedway. Cool. Thank you. I'll be taking the trophy girl kisses right now. Oh god, what happened? My phone, there's so many goddamn notifications. Package from eBay, package from eBay, package from eBay. Okay, I know I was buying shit off of eBay, but not goddamn 8, 9, 10 fucking notifications from eBay. Bitch. B-I-T-C-H. I bought like 2 goddamn things and they all came yesterday.
Kamikaze Games, you're a faggot. I hope you get raped to death.
If you're with me, like this comment. That's the joke. That's the joke. That's the joke, you fucking dolt. That's the joke. That's the joke. Everyone's now laughing at you. The only thing that should have been deleted was you during your fetal stage.